Look, demilitarize is basically a reference to NATO, right? That you will never be used against us. I think there is a long Russian history, of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth attacking Russia, the time of troubles, when the Rurikid dynasty ended and the Romanov dynasty began. There was about 30, 40 years of trouble in between, which is still it's a historical memory of the Russian people. So that land is not a land that's meant to be used against Russia ever, that Russia is going to allow. So that was demilitarization. Denazification is much more profound. On one hand, it kind of goes to partially to a sort of ethno-nationalist outlook that Putin has on this, right. But also a very telling ethno-nationalist outlook of the Ukrainians themselves. Because remember, they have a long history of collaboration with Nazis in World War II. Stepan Bandera, who is revered as a national hero in Ukraine today. And you see lots of neo-Nazi movements emerging in Ukraine over the last 15, 20 years. They revere Stepan Bandera. And Stepan Bandera used to run SS squadrons that used to collect up Jews and Russians and torture, kill, execute, whatever. Ultimately, he also died in a concentration camp. That's a different matter. But while he was at it, he was even awarded the Ukrainian equivalent of the Bharat Ratna for all of this. Right. A very highly problematic figure. And then there was, of course, the thing of what Russia perceived to be the disenfranchisement of the Russian minority within Ukraine. Okay. It was electorally always stacked against them because the most heavily industrialized part of Ukraine is east of the Dnieper. Which was the Russian parts. I mean, they were completely Russian majority parts, which were given by Khrushchev and Lenin to Ukraine for no rhyme or reason, including Crimea. And what happens there is, it's a very curious thing. If you go by the district level map, you'll see that Russians are actually concentrated only in urban areas, whereas the power is given to the rural areas in electoral terms. Because these were the people who were working in all the industries. The Russians were the ones working in all the industries and things like that in eastern Ukraine. So there was that entire process that happened, which also led to this denazification comment. But basically think of it this way. If you have in any way espoused Ukrainian nationalism over the next 15 to 20 years, the chances are very high that the Russians are either going to execute you or throw you in jail for the rest of your life. And that goes for President Zelensky as well.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.